Hello, this is D and I'm back with another video. Well, as promised, we're going to do my Q9 versus the C8 2018 edition of both of these televisions. Now this year we're going to switch things up a little bit differently. Instead of me saying right at the beginning what TV is on the left and on the right, I'm going to have you guys choose for yourself. Now I'm going to let a little bit of the video play out, and halfway through I'm going to have a little survey at the top, and I'm going to ask you guys to select which TV belongs to each manufacturer. Now comes the time to choose what TV you think is on the left and what is on the right. The survey is at the top. Please select it now. Now, as I was doing this in real time, I was shocked at the performance that the Q9 did. Now, its blacks were very deep and very close to what OLED could produce. Now, obviously the OLED is darker, it has more depth to it, but the Q9 had no blooming and the blacks were extremely dark. There was only a slight tint of blooming on the bottom, a little bit on the edges that you could see when the fireworks were going off from the bottom of the crowd. I think it was like the candles at the bottom there. I could see a little bit of bloom on the Q9, but apart from that, the black levels were excellent. Now I'm going to reveal which is the Qled and which one is the OLED. Now on the right we have the LG C8 OLED, and on the left is Samsung's 2008 Q9 LED full array local dimming television. Now we're going to do a 4K comparison of SDR footage, and let's see what you guys choose. At the end, once again, I will have a survey at the top so you guys can choose which one looked better. Now I want to know what TV you thought had the better SDR reproduction. Was it the LG C8 or Samsung's Q9 television? Please vote in the survey above. Now let's get into the HDR section. Now both of these TVs are fantastic performers at HDR. I'm going to let this clip play now, and at the end, once again, please vote on the survey above which one you think produced better HDR footage. Now I want to know what TV you guys thought had the better HDR reproduction. Was it Samsung's Q9 television, or do you think that LG C8 produced a better HDR image? Now I just want to add that it is hard to show HDR over YouTube unless you're really encoding the metadata. Now this is just a representation of what HDR looks like on both of these televisions. In person, they look a lot brighter and they are a lot better. Anyhow, just for the purpose of the survey, please vote above which TV you thought delivered the best HDR image. Last but not least, we're going to test both of these displays' capabilities for displaying HDR and gaming. Now I want to know what TV you guys thought did the best gaming HDR performance. Was it Samsung's Q9 television or LG's C8 OLED TV? Once again, hit the icon above to vote. Now I'm going to give my opinions on both of these televisions. Now I think that the Samsung Q9 television is a fantastic TV, as is the LG C8. Now the LG C8, for me, it performed better with SDR content. I found that the colors to be a little bit more accurate and overall just a more pleasing image. Now when it came to HDR, I felt that Samsung's Q9 had the more impactful HDR. Now I know some other people have done some comparisons, and I know they've held professional shootouts throughout the world, but in my opinion, the Samsung Q9 had the better HDR image. Now it got a lot brighter than what the OLED could produce. Now on these videos, you probably thought that some of the colors were blown out on Samsung's Q9 television. Now they were not blown out. Unfortunately, because of the camera, it just was not able to capture accurately how HDR looked on this television, and of course it looked a little bit blown out. Now, in real time it looked a lot brighter, the color volume was better, and the colors overall were just richer and more saturated. But once again, SDR was a better performance. Now when it came to gaming, it was a little bit closer. Now the LG OLED has a very low input lag of 21 milliseconds. Now of course it's an OLED panel, so that means that you have a 0.1 millisecond response time and you have a virtually blur-free image. Now Samsung's Q9 was also an excellent performer with gaming. Now it has a much lower input lag of 15 milliseconds. Of course it has variable refresh rate and it does have very clean motion. Now the motion I do prefer on the LG OLED, but it was very close. Now if I had to choose one of these TVs for gaming, I would choose the Samsung Q9 because it has very deep black levels and you're getting a very close image to OLED, but you're getting all the benefits of the gaming features of this television. Now overall, I'm going to give the edge to LG's C8 OLED. It is a fantastic television, but the Samsung Q9 is very close, although it does fall a little short of what OLED can do. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think, and if you're planning on getting any of these televisions, please leave your comments down below, and like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.